Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today I'm going to be comparing Valens Growworks, VGW in Canada, and I'm going to be comparing it with medipharm Labs, and I might even compare it a little bit with Halo Labs, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell down below so you're notified when I upload video. Please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me a like. Give me a dislike if you dislike the video. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment information purposes. Do not buy or sell based on anything I talk about in this video. So yeah, so this is based on a little bit of research that I just dug up today. I have done a lot of research on medipharm Labs as well as Valens Growworks and Halo Labs, so I intend to use Halo Labs as a comparison, even though they're a USA company, and but they also want to be in Lesotho, which they bought a facility somewhere down there, and yeah, Valens and medipharm Lab, they want to be global extractors as well, and they're waiting on EU GMP. So yeah. For my subscribers and people that watch my videos, I've been busy working. I'm just got my day off. I've been working. I worked 13 hours yesterday, so I had to have today off, and then I'm going back to work for a bit. Probably job's gonna be done a few days from now, probably, and then probably not be working for a few weeks. I'm gonna try to get a job up in northern Alberta. Just cause I've bought a lot of my stock. I'm not a day trader, so I'm trying to make a lot of money so I can buy my own house and then fix it up, and then I also want to play stocks as well and options. I want to do put options and all that kind of stuff. I have a very complex kind of way I kind of do my thing, and I'm hoping that I have good success. I hope all my viewers and my subscribers have great success, and I hope I'm along for the journey. But yeah, so let's get into this. So basically, Valens Growworks has the best profit margins. Okay, best profit margins is a very good key indicator of why people should be focusing on Valens Growworks at this level. So if you compare market caps on investing.com, I think, or TMX Money, Valens Growworks around 475 million, and then medipharm Labs is around 700 million. So that's excluding, I think, warrants. So Valens Growworks has some warrants out, like they have a VGW warrant. I don't think they have a warrant A, but they could. And their last reporting, they had about $57 million in cash. So, as long as they're not burning through too much cash, they should. And they didn't lose that much money last quarter. They lost like 1.2 million over 8.8 million, and medipharm Labs lost minus 200,000. Okay, so that's very little. Similar to what? Well, no, that's not right. But okay, so comparison is medipharm Labs has about a 31%, if my memory serves me correct. They did around 22 million, and I don't know, they had like somewhere around like 6 million, I think. So it was somewhere around 30. It wasn't in the 40s or 50s. It wasn't in the high 30s. Now Valens Growworks, they did 8.8 million, and they did gross profit margin like around 5 million or so, somewhere around there, which would equate to 57-58% profit margins. So that's cannabis, that's a leading profit margins. Now at these levels, when they're only making 8.8 million, that's they can't be profitable yet. But next quarter, say they do 15 million and they don't burn too much through other things such as, say, share compensation, advertising, like things like of that nature, just build out, retrofit build out. I'm not sure exactly how their facility or has got to be done when they're expanding. As long as they're not doing too much of that, they should be able to be profitable, like make about 2 or 3 million, probably minimum, potentially up to 4 or 5 million in profits on just 15 million. Now, if they're doing 20 million, they could do like 6, 7, 8 million in profits, net income. So that's very, very good. I think that's very impressive at these levels. And I think people need to focus on profit margins. So, and then Halo Labs, which is their profit margins aren't too great because they have some work out in Oregon, which isn't very good profit margin. And I don't know, I guess they're not the best for profit margin. It's not the worst. I mean, I've seen some other companies have like 50%, and Halo Labs is like around 8.8 million. So I think maybe if they start growing, doing maybe like 20 million, their profit margins will probably come up to like 40, 45 or something. I think that's, it's economies of scale. So now you look at medipharm Labs at 700 million, and then you compare it with Valens at 475. That's a very attractive comparison. So they're 2/3 market cap, but they have almost 2 times the profit margin. So when they have lots and lots of deals with all types of companies. I mean, I can't list them off, but they got Canopy Growth, and they got Harvest One, they got a bunch of others. I mean, you want to look through their news releases. They got tons and tons of work that they can be working on. So in the future, and they're going to get to like 100, 200, 300 million dollars a year. And then when they start doing that, and they're able to like collect like 50, 100 million dollars in net income, they're going to be worth a very valuable penny, because 50 to 100 million dollars in net income is great. That's what, and then they're going to get on the TSX, they eventually get onto the NYSE, NASDAQ, so they're just going to step up their game. So, and they have an endorsement kind of like on their website for investor deck, Thermo Scientific Fisher Research, which is a $112 billion market cap company. I don't know everything about that company. I don't know much. I mean, if you know something, leave a comment down below. I can look into it further, but I'm very limited for time and resources to kind of use my time right now. I'll have some more free time when this job's over, and I'll be making some more videos, of course. Stay tuned. But yeah, basically what I wanted to talk about is Valens Growworks. They're not making as much money as medipharm Labs, but they have just as much contracts, if not more. I don't have the comparison, but the profit margin is the key indicator. I think in the future, who's going to be the dominant force. And I know they're scaled to go up to like 175,000 kgs of extraction, so I don't know how much that equals, but I mean, that'll be industry leading with competing with medipharm Labs. So, and then if they get EU GMP, then they can get even more money on their profit margins when they're exporting their products to Europe for other companies. So I think that's a great business. I think now that it's gone down, it's like under $4. I mean, I'd like to see it go even down more. If the summer sale keeps going down, some of these companies might start going up, but you never know. Keeps going down, maybe $3, pick up like 100, 200, 300 shares, I think, and then try to get like when it reaches like $8, $10, $15 for when the legalization happens, and they're just like a big front runner when they're going to get up to the NYSE or NASDAQ, I think, just because their profits are going to explode. I think this is just my opinion. You guys can do your own research. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my take. I looked on SEDAR, SEDAR, and I found out this information. So the companies I was talking about is medipharm Labs and Valens Growworks and Halo Labs. And Halo has a bit more revenue than Valens Growworks, and it's a cheaper they're like around $100 million market cap. And then you got Valens, which is around 475. So there's a value in Halo as well as in Valens. I think in the future, I mean, it might go down lower, but I think these are gonna stand the test of time. And obviously Labs is the leader in that space, but they aren't the leader in profit margin, and that's what a very thing that for someone who's a value investor in the cannabis space tries to look at: good profit margins and good revenues. So anyways, I hope you like this video. Subscribe, give me thumbs up, and shaka, and peace.